Hi everybody, it's Alison from the Nail Boutique in Freckleton. This week our theme is foils. So I'm going to start off by showing you a couple of different techniques that you can do. I know I have done a similar video to this. Someone put a post on a few weeks ago about nail art hacks and things like that. So I did post this, but I've just done a few more designs, and for obviously people that didn't get to see that. So firstly, what I'm going to do is I've got a cutting board. You don't have to have one of these, but obviously just make sure you're going to, what you're using underneath, it doesn't really matter. And again, I've got craft knife and a metal ruler, but also you don't need to have that if you don't want to. You can just simply use a really good sharp pair of scissors. So depending on what your design's going to be, if you want to sort of like just do lines, then obviously you can just literally cut them like that. So for this, what I'm going to do is, I've already done some, but I'm just going to show you how I cut it. So I actually do it like a fringe almost. So this technique is especially good if you are wanting to use a foil that's got a pattern on it and you want to keep that pattern going over your nail. And I have done one of those, so I'll show you in a second how that looks. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. So I'm just going to move that to one side. I have actually prepared some nails already, and all I've done is I've done 2 coats of Saltstone from Nailchemy, it's white, and I've cured it. And then what I want to do is I want to go in with a top coat. And once you've gone in with your top coat, you're not going to cure it, you're going to leave it. So get your tweezers. As you can see, if that's the one I've just done, and I've also prepped a couple here. I've gone a little bit thinner, so we'll use one of these ones. You're going to get hold of it by your thick end, and you are then going to lay it onto the nail. Just pull it up like so, and then obviously you can just rearrange slightly. Okay, so once you're happy with your design, what I've done is I've actually just gone over and just manoeuvred the different strands just so they're flat, but you can also see a tiny little gap in between each one. And then I'm just going to go through and pat them down like so. And then once you've done that, you're going to pop it in the lamp and we're going to cure it. Okay, so when it comes out of the lamp, obviously it's completely dry. What you're going to do is you can just use your fingers, or you can use your tweezers and do it that way. But you can pull off your design like so. And what will happen is, you can see there, the plastic topping of your foil is left, and your foil design is left on there. So you just go through, get them all off, like so. You can see there, that's where your foil's left. On that tip. There you go. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to get a file buffer and just buff the edges. Might be a little bit of roughness there, and again round there and the sides. Good. Merge your nail. So what you can do now is you can just top coat it, and obviously leave it like that, which looks amazing, or you can just do a little bit more to it. So I'm just going to top coat it. I'm actually going to use a matte top coat on this first. Okay, and I'm going to cure that for 30. Okay, so there it is, matte top coated. Again, it's actually a really good effect just like that. But what I'm going to do is I've actually got some inks from Après. So I'm just going to go in and do a little bit of marbling on it. Okay, so once you're happy with that, then it's just a case of putting your top coat on. Okay, and that is the first nail. Okay, so this is the second nail. So again, I've prepared it with the 2 coats of Saltstone from Nailchemy, and I've done a top coat on it, but I've not yet cured it. And I'm going to go in and put my foil that I've prepared, and again, just arrange it how you want it to look. Like so, and then you're going to pop that in for the cure. Okay, so that comes out your lamp, and again it's fully cured. So just get your tweezers, and either get from this end, like so. There you go. And again, you're just going to buff it just to get rid of any rough edges that might be sticking up. Okay, give that a little bit of a brush off. So once you've got rid of all your rough little bits, what I'm going to do is I'm going in with some glass colours. So I've got Kelpie and I've got Hydra, both from the Poseidon glass collection from Nailchemy. And I'm just going to start off with Hydra. I'm just going to do a dead simple ombre effect. So I'm just going to go down half a nail. With Hydra, and then I'm going to go in with Kelpie. You don't need too much on your brush. Okay, once you've gone into it, just give your brush a little bit of a wipe and go over that seam a couple of times, and that will just give it a blend in. Okay, I'm going to give this a couple of coats, so it's not going to be perfect, and then pop that into cure for 30. Okay, so once that comes out, again, you can then just go through and top coat it. Okay, that comes out your lamp, and that's your second nail with the ombre. So I'll just pop it with these others. So this was the one I was telling you about with regards to if you want to do one with a patterned foil like this. This is using this foil. Okay, again, what I've done is I've just held it with on the craft board and cut it very thin like that, and put it over, and then you can get this effect. Okay, this one is using that gorgeous foil. These foils are from Nail Envy MK, so I'll put their contact details below. This one here, I've used, Nail Envy do some flakes called opal flakes, and this is using that. And I've just literally gone over and I've mixed a little bit of the opal flakes to there, and I've mixed a little bit with the top coat, and I've just hand painted it on. Okay, this is using the Nail Chemie Hocus Pocus top coat. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If you've got any questions, then please don't hesitate to drop me a line. I will put all the details of the products that I've used in the comments below, and I shall see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.